maybe 2 or 3 kilometers. Because by the time you get into, you can listen to it in downtown, but then once you get into, I know it doesn't reach all the way to
Well, I think my student they on live now, but someone
Okay, well, go that way.
can someone get in front of the screen and someone shoot the questions, any question that you want to ask.
I think, can they do a live chat?
Oh, Nong is watching. Hey, Nong.
Yeah, hey, Long, how are you going?
We've got one.
You got one like after 30 minutes live.
Okay, well, the camera's on. The camera's on an angle.
Oh, so Rung Napa, I think it's my student. Is she watching?
Rung.
Are there any questions up, guy?
We've got some alumni watching. Yeah.
So
hey, Dom.
They can post comments on that, like ask questions, and then we can.
I don't know. Maybe they can post the comments on the MSU Radio.
Sure.
This one here, yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe
because Facebook has their own. Oh, I'm probably blocking the camera. Facebook has its own page.
Yeah.
Maybe some suggestion of the topic that they want to hear.
I don't want to hear from them. I don't really care what they have to say. This is my radio show.
All right. Okay.
So
maybe if I we run out of things to talk about, like no material at all, then we can go to the people watching. But I really don't care.
It's your birthday.
Well, it's your
birthday
show.
boy.
So let's
You can make a wish of don't care about.
I wish that people would not call into my radio show. 'Cause I don't care what they have to say.
So how do you guys celebrate your birthdays? Like,
Oh, well,
say in UK or in Thailand, and like I can say about.
you know what? It's kind of different. Like when I was young, we always have like celebrate with the family with some cake. We went out for a nice dinner, and then we just sing a happy birthday song and get a gift from our parents.
Mm-hmm.
But when I grown up a little bit more, my parents set up a party at home, so my friends can come, to enjoy the party at home, and then my friend will give a lot of gift. So after you fully grown up, let's say you go to like school,
Right.
like university, you just party with your friends,
So the party is a big thing.
The big thing, but birthday, it's getting bigger and bigger and wider and wider, right?
It's marked her glass.
So.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be a big deal though, birthday party or a birthday in Thailand.
Not really.
Not like it is in America. In America, it's like that's your day, and you can eat whatever you want, and your parents take you to the super jumbo bounce and go down the slide. Like you're like the king or queen of the day.
It's always been a big thing in
you went to the club
in the UK and Europe.
You open up a table, open the bottle of
your favorite
things, my favorite whatever.
Okay.
And then we just celebrate with friends, right? That's how we do it when we grown up. But when we were young, it's so cute, right? Oh, happy
Well, you get
birthday.
loads of presents, bicycles and things like that when you're kids, and that's what they do here. I think. Yeah.
You can. That's the time you can ask your parents for anything you want.
Yeah.
Anything you could imagine, like a baby. Like, can I have a new bag? Can I have a new Prada bag? No, not like that.
But then when you hit your 20s or 30s, and that's when
Those
you cannot ask
innocence
anything,
gone.
right?
We look for who's gonna bring wine, who's gonna bring beer.
Well, that's it. My kids asked me, "What do you want for your birthday, Dad?" So I said, "Well, you know what I want. I want my favorite, drink."
Yeah.
As I'm not supposed to say things, brands or anything, but so favorite grape juice.
That's not right.
Maybe
because
drop a
you
name.
ask your kids to go get a liquor for you.
Well, they're old enough now. They're
okay.
they're
If they're
over
old
18.
enough, it's okay
it's
too.
no problem.
What about in India?
In India, it's kind of more cake cutting and then gifts, friends, and call for dinner. Friends, invite friends for dinner, and we have this traditional. I think you know about it. It's called biryani, which is
The rice.
it's like
it's a curry.
saffron rice, and then you can
nice.
choose the meat like lamb, chicken, or
lamb biryani.
And then
I haven't had that for many years.
I know we should have. I want biryani. I love biryani.
We should have an Indian night.
So tonight
been a long time.
we do
Tonight's
the
Mexican.
Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
Because you're from Texas, right?
Yeah.
And
so
it's bordered to Mexico.
Yeah.
and now they're talking about leaving U.S. leaving NAFTA. No, I'm kidding. Because of Trump.
Anyway, it's the food.
Yeah.
So.
But is the birthday in India more about the kids or more about the adults?
Kids.
About the kids.
Yeah.
So the kids can just run wild and do whatever they want. Like they're the ones who control everything. Because in Thailand, it seems like there's an attitude that like kids are just subhuman, just above animals.
Okay.
And so they shouldn't.
Now
they're not in control.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
Like for Thai people, we're gonna celebrate with the monk. For birthday, you're supposed to go to temple.
Gotta go to the temple, yeah.
Yeah, go to temple, and then for me, I would when I wake up in the morning, I just like why my parents actually grab. I don't know how grab in Thailand.
Grab.
Like you do this on the floor.
You get the blessings from them.
Prostrate.
Yeah.
Not prostate.
No
Not
idea.
prostate.
But yeah, we
Missing one. Just add one R to it.
yeah.
It's a very respectful
I would
thing.
just do it on their feet,
Hey, guys.
and then they would just tap my head and wish me like healthy, and they would just like hug me and just say my parents they give me money every year, but they just put it on book bank for me. I have no idea how much I have in the bank account, but they just put it every year for my birthday.
Do they still do that?
Yeah, they still do that.
Aw.
I know.
That's cute.
I know.
So every year your bank balance.
Yeah, get a little bit like teeny
That's
tiny.
still good, yeah.
Maybe
There's
once I
something-
withdraw and I buy a bag, it's gone for the whole life. It's going to like my Prada bag or something. It's ping.
I know. Say hi to Pat. Tunita from she's in England.
Ooh.
All right. So hi, Tunita.
Hello from England.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Hope you're enjoying the show.
I didn't know this radio station had that kind of reach.
It's
No,
well.
I think it's his Facebook page. Or,
Oh, I thought
yeah.
maybe they were
It's-
syndicating the
Oh, we
Sunday
have to
Fun Day
thank.
show.
No, this
we
is
have
like-
to thank Mark Zuckerberg. Who make it.
make things
Oh, what
more
we do,
easy.
Yeah.
yes, we
Yeah.
do, and in this particular case, Steve
Yeah.
Jobs as well.
So
Yes.
I got something interesting to talk about.
All right, go
So-
ahead, Stephen. The floor is
so,
yours.
So how many hours you use your phone every day? A day? How many hours?
Oh, it's just disgusting. We really want to go there.
No,
I think they have an app to track like how long you on the phone.
Yeah, there's there's a lot of productivity stuff. Like there's
Yeah.
productivity applications you can put on your computer,
Yeah.
and it will tell you how much time you're basically wasting every day looking at Facebook or chatting or doing something like that.
Right.
And they have software like that monitors what people are doing in companies.
Yeah.
Because I used to work with a company that sold that kind of software. And so it's for the company to monitor how much time people wasted at work every day on social media.
Look, iPhone, Facebook, he's still using his phone.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
worth-
this is for entertainment purposes. This is,
I think people like use it more than, well, let's say we cut the sleeping time out 8 hours
Yeah.
and then 2 hours eating and shower, so that's 10. So we have 14 hours left, and I guess maybe about 8.
Well,
so that's more than half.
That's
the
more than half
time
that
you
people. Yes.
Actual amount of hours you spend every day on your phone.
Yeah. Because like one
That's-
thing
that's
always
8
lead
hours
to
for
one
her.
thing.
but it is.
No,
on the
not
phone.
8 hours for me, but
She
in
must have added
average,
all
yeah,
up.
yeah. Just like my student, I never block them of using the phone in my class. Whatever you want to do in my class, it's your life. If you can't, if
Right,
you don't
treat 'em like
understand,
adults.
yeah, I treat
You're
them
paying
like
to be
adults.
here if you want to sit. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You paying to be here in my class.
Or your parents are paying to be here.
Actually, that your parents
They
pay.
knew you
Yeah,
were
I know.
playing Candy Crush in the class every day.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when I studied my master in the States.
Oh, right.
At that time, the baht it's really like low, against dollars. It's the exchange rate was like 48 per dollars. And every time I went to school, I always ask myself, how much is this class cost me? And if the snow, and if they have like a snow day, no class, I always pissed because I just throw that
You
money.
didn't get your money for it.
Yeah, I was like, no, I want to be in the class because I paid for the class,
Yeah.
and it's so expensive.
Yeah.
My tuition is super expensive, and I don't know if these kids
So
nowadays.
you really wanted to go to the class.
I really want to get my money
Money back.
worth it,
Okay.
So That's how I thought. I think I
How
kind
did your
of,
teachers react to that kind of attitude?
like,
You didn't
you
tell them that they
stingy.
weren't
No,
you're not
no.
worth my tuition money.
no.
No.
Well, the other days we have MBS festival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which
And-
is we just
And
finished
actually,
yesterday.
and actually, marketing. We have activities, competition for young people to put an idea on a video. Like, how would you dream? What type of school life, university life that you really want?
Yeah.
You know. And all I got from like 8 teams from like all around high school kids. They just want to be chill in class. They don't want teacher to be harsh on them.
Oh,
They-
really? We're
yeah.
harsh.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
they're
And
like cool teachers.
They want to be fun, and they want to. They
just
don't
wanna
like.
enjoy
They
the
don't like
class.
sitting in the class. It's like, why can't they just sit outside and they just like made a video that they look at the leaf, the flowers and things like that outside of the class. And I said, okay, guys,
So
but
it's like, what do you call that?
Oh, hippies.
The
Oh,
liberal
right.
yeah.
Sounds
And I was
my
like,
liberal arts
Yeah.
undergrad
so at the
university.
end of the
Class outside,
at the end of the
guys.
thing, I summarized. I was like, okay, guys, look, you just don't want to study hard. You don't want to learn about theoretical stuff. You just want to practice, but you can't without that first. You know.
I think that will make sense in my faculty because they are artists,
Art,
so
yeah.
they have to be outside. They have to.
Yeah, of
see-
course.
yeah.
Yes. I mean, you have to.
It depends on the
That's where they
disciplines.
are, because every time I go to your faculty, I rarely ever see anyone around there.
Because they're not there. They're
Yes.
they're somewhere else.
They're out
Because
under the
they're doing-
trees. They're looking at leaves.
It's not just they are out of the university. They are in different provinces. They go to a nicer place like
Yeah.
Loy,
Yeah.
which is like
Yeah. How
they
could
have-
you get any like artistic inspiration from hanging around the campus? You know,
Yeah.
especially
No,
inside.
I
the
think
doors.
it's
It's a zoo.
It's.
Come on.
I think it's
The
depend.
MSU museum might be okay.
No.
Oh yeah,
No, no.
it's really depend on like the discipline you study. Let's say if you are going to be a doctor, you're supposed to study hard. It's no way that you're gonna enjoy class, have fun. No way.
Yeah.
You just have to read and read and read, right? Being an art student, you can't be in class in the box, right? You have to be outside
be
of the
outside.
box, right?
But it's different for business. You have to be in
Both.
the class. You have to do both things.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
You
to
have to
listen to lectures. You gotta.
Yeah. You have to listen to boring lectures, and then you have to do some
Exactly.
projects. That's
So
it.
Also,
And-
technology is like getting better and better. They have to know a lot of things about using
yeah,
technology. Yeah, so they have to be in the classroom.
Yeah.
right.
Okay. My nephew's just tuned in. So hi, Mark.
Oh, we got
Hi, Mark from
we
Liverpool.
got a little Farang. Oh, how old is he again? Mark.
Mark, how old are you now? About 40?
Oh wow! Hello, Mark.
He's got some beautiful
I can
kids.
be your friend.
He's got some beautiful
So
kids.
another listener in
Yeah.
the UK.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah,
them.
two.
I'm sure we'll get them all around the world now.
This is
Yeah.
the international show.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should post it on my Facebook. I forgot.
Yeah.
You could have gone live too,
Yeah, never mind. It's fine.
but
Maybe
but,
next Sunday.
but your students are watching it from his.
Yeah,
phone.
I forced them.
Yeah, yeah.
Because at the end of this show, I mean, I'm gonna collect some paper from them. Like, let's say, what do you
did
get
you
from?
Alright, yeah, yeah.
If they write got nothing, you got A.
So your students are listening too, right?
I didn't make it mandatory. I hope they do tune in.
They're just
but-
enjoying the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but most-
the first show I didn't know this could be a complete disaster.
Okay,
He's 46.
He's 46 months.
I didn't want them all to.
Okay.
Well, wait, my students are K students too, so they are all listening.
Oh, hi, Nina. Long time no see.
Oh, you know all the students. That's great. You know,
I
he's the
think
only.
he knows more students,
I
right?
know
Yeah.
them all.
Yeah.
I know them all.
All right.
I know.
I love them all.
Are there any other topics that we should bring up?
Now you're asking
I
them,
mean, I
right?
No,
No,
not them.
no. It's just us.
I'm
It's
just-
rhetorical. I think rhetorical question.
No, I made some notes. I did some show prep.
All right.
Because I want to be
Amazing.
professional about this, even though
Wow.
I didn't
okay.
have keys to the studio.
Because we've been asking him, like, what are we gonna talk about?
Yeah,
He's-
he
keeps
keeps
saying, be
yeah.
natural. How,
Right.
what
There,
is be
well, there's
natural?
okay. So about some natural disasters going on. I told the station chief that I would talk about natural disaster,
Oh, you have
and
to.
well, there's two. There's the hurricane. There's one hurricane that hit the U.S.
South Carolina, right?
Yes, Carolina,
Yeah,
Carolina.
Carolina.
The American, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hear in Thai? North Carolina.
No.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
So now the students got
South
what
Carolina.
we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Like, what is on Oh,
So for the
Carolina.
students,
Yeah.
Ajahn K is talking about the disaster what's happening now.
Yeah.
Mm.
North Carolina. See, they don't know it's like where is the hell
Yeah,
is North
not the disaster that
East
is
Coast.
English.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they wouldn't even know east.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Directions are a little bit tough. North, south, east, west. East Coast. New York. New York's on the east coast.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the
New
right.
York, Philadelphia.
the
all
right-hand
those, like,
side.
The classic, Boston. What do they
13
call that?
original
Those-
colonies.
Yeah.
Shout 'em.
Exactly.
Right.
Delaware. Right.
So, but not really a big deal. I think like four people are dead, which is like I think 4 people would have died. I think more people would have died.
Well, what about Puerto Rico? 3,000.
Well, yeah, but we're talking last year. I'm talking about
No.
natural disasters right now.
Wow.
We could
Yeah.
go in. Yeah, I mean that was
But there was
awful.
one more in Japan. That was like 2 weeks ago, or
There's one right now.
yeah.
This is
Hokkaido?
What's happening with the
This is the
Philippines?
super typhoon Mangkhut,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's-
favorite fruit.
not Mangkhut, Mangkhut.
Oh, you're talking about mangosteen, right?
Yeah,
Mangosteen.
So in Thailand,
Typhoon
This
mangosteen.
giant mangosteen has attacked the Philippines.
Do they? Okay, so in America they name the hurricanes
It's
after
all
people.
women. After it has to be all ladies.
All
name,
ladies,
too.
which
Yeah.
Why is that? Why
I
is
think
that?
we all know
Because
why.
we all know why ladies are fierce.
Yes,
All right.
Yeah.
just
We ruin everything
Yeah.
fast and gone, and then after
destruction,
That, yeah.
and
But-
then
but
rebuilding.
Not in Thailand or in Asia. It's-
Destruction, and then we rebuild.
Yeah. Yeah, after the alimony.
Yes.
I don't think the student will get that point.
Grown-up jokes. And then, so yeah, this super typhoon already hit Philippines. Also, doesn't seem to be too big of a deal with them. Not too many
I
people.
think 3 years ago, there's like a disaster hit the Philippines. It's a big one.
Yeah, this one.
Hainan?
Well, this is hitting the Philippines.
Yeah, this
now.
one's going right for Hainan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Philippines is like very very sad for them. Like every now and then they have this, right?
All island countries, they have like
Well, any
like
any
a kind of
any
like typhoon.
any countries that are on the
Disaster.
on the western side of the Pacific are going to get hit.
That's why we live in Isan, just for safety's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are safe. Yeah.
We're in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
so nothing could harm us. Even landslide.
Well,
Nope.
No.
Well, basically, the storm comes.
landslide.
By the time it gets to Isan, it's going. Oh, this is too hot. I'm going back. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are.
There's nothing to see here. Storm, go
Nothing
away.
to see here, yeah.
Nah.
They're
This
too
is
lazy
boring.
to come this side.
There's nothing to
You know what?
destroy.
You know, the thing is, every time when I see Farang or some foreigners in Maha Sarakham,
Uh-huh.
I always want to talk to them and ask one question: Why are you here?
Yeah.
Why are you here in Sarakham? There's really like nothing
That
here.
would make for a great documentary where you just go around and ask Falangs like, "Why are you here?" There's
The-
probably a lot of interesting stories.
The other day,
Sad stories,
I
happy
saw
stories,
a cool Farang guy. Look like he's cool.
Look cool.
Mhm.
Look cool.
Impressive
Yeah.
themselves.
Like
Yeah.
young, and then I just want to ask, but I didn't. I just want to. Why are you here? For what?
Well, maybe because he would interpret that as being.
You think you expect to have a great pay?
Definitely not
I'm in
for
it for the
that.
money.
This is we're gonna dig the gold in Sarakham. It's like nothing to dig besides the yam underneath the.
To be honest, I got here because of say doing research. Firstly, I was part of this association where you can go do research in any country. And
Wow, you look like a professor.
no.
He is here because of the
Dr. John.
research. Oh
No,
my
I got here
God.
because of that. Then
But you ended up here because you just threw a dart on the map.
yeah. So that was the start of
Somebody
here.
call. I can hear.
Is the studio door? Well, this is not a very soundproof room.
We can hear the
I was like,
telephone
oh, not my
outside.
phone, not my phone. So you got here
think
because
that's
of
the
the
station.
research, and why you stay here? You're supposed
and then
to.
I started my studies, and then I finished, and then I'm teaching a bit. So next step is gonna be find a good job and
Yeah.
yeah.
So are you really like happy to be here in Sarakham?
Yes, absolutely. I've loved being here, and I enjoyed, especially the Thai food. It's just great, especially Isan food. We should be having something for his birthday, but anyway, he's gonna give us some tacos. So Isan food, I like, say, lap lap.
Lap. Yeah, you like lap.
lap.
Yeah.
I
Everyone's
love
lap.
lap.
Lap
But I
is
like
national
I like
food.
the deep fried one, which is the lap tod. Yeah.
Now I'm like, I need food. So you here firstly because of the research, and what
Yeah.
about you?
Me,
Yeah.
I was originally here because of my kids. We just moved back to Isan from Kuala Lumpur, where we were for 4 years, and then
Wow,
I
KL.
had to find a school for them.
To be honest, I'm
Yeah.
planning to move there. Actually.
Yeah, to KL.
Oh, you switch.
Great
Yeah.
city.
Switching.
Yeah. So, and then they got into Satit, and then the director said, "Hey, why don't you, if you've got nothing to do at the moment, go and see Dr. Papruk in the MSU." And then
Yeah.
I did, and he
And
said,
then
"When
from
can
there-
you?" And
from
he
there,
said, "When can
how
you
long?
start?"
That was
And that was in 2000. That was the end of 2005.
wow.
Wow. So now
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, so
So
we're coming into it's 14 years. Yeah, it's a long time.
So you should have
Didn't it?
seen a lot of changes from that time till
Oh
now.
my goodness me! Yes, a lot of changes.
They finished the bridge. That
So
happened.
how many?
we talk about that. We should ask
That took
the
like almost 3 years, I
Well,
said.
forever for the bridge.
It actually took them around 8 years to build the SBB building.
Yeah.
So when I came, they just finished the foundations.
So how many 7-Eleven stores were there by that time?
There were no 7-Eleven stores. Zero.
So no Big C.
Oh, no big no.
Nothing except
Nothing.
Som
There
Thai.
was
except
only the
old
old Som Thai.
old Som Thai.
That is just amazing.
Sam
See,
Thai
how many
Plaza.
7 stores are here?
And there wasn't even, there's no Tesco,
No, nothing.
no brands,
So
anything.
what did you do? Like if you wanted to buy something,
Yeah,
like
supermarket. What's
yeah,
supermarket? You go to Big C, right?
Konkan, basically.
You go
have to go to
Konkan?
Konkan, yeah.
Wow, this is really.
If you really wanted some...
Yeah, Sarakham back
grow your own
back
Real
then.
food.
garden.
It's really banong, you
A
know.
victory
Yeah,
garden
yeah.
out there.
Well, when I first came back here, I lived in a village in Borobu.
I heard.
Wow,
I
even
heard
more
like
banong
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Borobudur.
right.
I heard it. This used to be like the poorest province before.
Yeah, but because you guys
Yeah.
brought the money from your countries. And
Yeah.
Yeah, so now with all the foreigners, it's...
have.
No, but then
It
it,
supported the local economy.
agriculture was the main thing, and like
Well,
Sisaket
it's-
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of still is, although, Konkan and Udon, they're,
Well,
you know...
so you're
they're
here
lifting it
because
up.
of your kids, right? But what about you, Adam? Why are you here in Sarakham?
The first time I came here was for my engagement ceremony because my wife had a lot of her family members like around in this area,
Yeah.
and we looked at Kanchanaburi, and then we came up here to Maha Sarakham, and this was just more like my style.
can't believe you picked Sarakham over Kanchanaburi.
But now I go back to Kanchanaburi, I'm like, this place is pretty damn cool too,
Yeah.
because they got the river and the mountains, and like
I
there's
hear
there's
it,
some pretty
yeah.
cool stuff to do, and they have like nice national parks and waterfalls and stuff. But I don't know. I just kind of liked it. It was more my vibe. And I came from a college town. I came from Austin, Texas, which big college town with the University of Texas. So when I saw that, it's a small town with a big university, it just kind of I like that.
It's a fit.
Yeah, and I like college towns because there's a lot of young people and there's like a lot of energy about that. Because young people just have like lots of ideas and free time and a lot of energy and things to do, and they're creative, and that's great to kind of be around that because I kind of like absorb some of it just being nearby,
Yeah.
take some of their youth away from them, but
Yes.
because they've got plenty to spare.
Yeah, that's what's kept me young. That's
Yeah.
What's kept me looking 30.
Wow.
And when the students are not here, it just looks like a ghost town, like Songkran time or during
New Year,
Yeah.
or even like when school over, like during the school break.
My first year, this was during the summertime,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wanted to eat something good, so I was looking for some good restaurants.
And
Absolutely nothing
Everything
was
closed.
closed.
Like,
Ghost
crap, I
town.
gotta cook myself.
Can I use the word OTOP instead of banok? OTOP, it's more like product.
One
Yeah,
time one
Otop
product.
Yeah.
products,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's not
Not
banok.
bad, not.
Yeah. But no, it's like
countryside,
village.
What does it?
village or-
Yeah, it's really in the country, in the
In
middle
you-
of nowhere,
Like
middle of nowhere.
super suburban,
Rural.
rural.
Yeah, you got the rural and the urban. Yeah.
Well, but that word it's really difficult for Thai student to pronounce. Rural. It's rural.
It's really, really rural.
So I think in UK you call it as not counties. No. What do you call that?
Oh, they are counties, yes. But
Okay.
Shires.
shires,
Shires,
yeah.
Oh
there is
yeah,
shire.
just like in
That was a
the.
joke.
I
They
lived
have
in
shires?
Rutlandshire.
Rutlandshire.
Oh,
Once. Yeah, Rutlandshire.
What is
That's
this
a-
about all these shires? I
Rothschild.
really want
That's
to know the
that's
background
that's
of
the
that.
name of the super expensive wine.
Yeah.
Chateau de Rothschild.
No, not Rothschild.
Rothschild.
That's like the Illuminati, like the family that controls the world. No.
Yeah, they're in the Banks family.
Oh,
Never mind.
that's-
That's another
Yeah.
show.
Well,
called
that's another show topic. I think we don't go
Okay,
there now.
so
So-
it's like really, really rural. That's
Yeah.
Banok. Except you can't pronounce it, you just use Banok. It's
Okay,
fine.
it's-
Okay, the spelling is Rural.
Yeah, Rural.
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 Yeah.
So.
It's like we're all you just got buffaloes and cows and chickens. And no roads,
And then ghosts at night.
and yes, and
But,
you know,
but still there will be a lot of
no
pickups.
lights.
A lot of pig
But
truck.
Yeah.
but everyone's got a pickup truck.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Yeah. Everyone's got a pickup.
Oh, you know what? We have only 5 minutes
No,
left.
we started late.
Yeah, we're going to keep going
You think
until
he knows?
until he cuts us off.
Nobody's here in the studio, so I think we can just keep going.
Sure.
As long as
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want. Why not? The other, this is like an auto DJ that plays here. So
Yeah.
all they do is when we go off the air, they just put auto DJ back on. So,
Are you supposed to say that on the air?
Oh, am I like letting everyone know what,
it's because
by tearing
doesn't
down the
everyone
fifth
believe
wall?
that it's, you know, it's
Well,
that there's
I
people
mean-
live here in the studio?
I have to go back to my class. So
Yeah.
maybe
We're gonna
Okay.
lose Kay. It's
so
Can I do you want me to go back to class? Students, answer me.
well, actually,
I
that,
know what the answer is going to be.
Stay there, teacher.
yeah.
Teacher,
Well,
we're really enjoying your show, so just be there.
No, they're
So-
just sleeping, believe me.
So it's IB,
No, they said no,
IB 60.
Yeah.
All right, so it's
Kim Long.
Ernest
Oh.
there. Kim Long. Says,
Kim Long.
No, Kim Long. He
They
doesn't.
say no.
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 There you go.
No, I have to go back.
You have to be there. Yeah.
You can enjoy it, she said.
What is?
Wow.
Do you have a pretty good turnout though on a Sunday afternoon class?
No, this is my makeup class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just
Yeah.
a makeup
So
class.
makeup class, so they gotta bring some of their.
Yeah,
kits
once we
around.
miss a class, we have to make up a class. So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I'm gonna need like maybe 15 minutes to get back to the class. So, maybe
Well, if you have to go, you know, you can go
I know.
whenever you like.
Yeah, we'll continue.
Yeah.
shut up. I want to be part of
But
the
no.
list.
But your student said no already, so.
No, you know what I did? I just post this show on MBS like live group that I asked someone to turn in the all the sound system and everything for the students because it's daily English conversation.
All right.
Yeah.
And
well,
I
this
asked
is-
people to be there to just make sure all the equipment is on for the students. And now people know that I'm at the radio station and I'm supposed to go
Well,
back.
this is actually very good for the students to watch and listen to this type of show because this is daily conversation in English
Yeah.
that is normal.
Because for
so-
them, they find it very difficult to start a conversation. So.
Yeah, this is a conversation they usually have.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
That's about it.
Yeah, exactly, that's it.
Oh,
Good
don't forget-
afternoon, how are you today?
Yeah.
Um,
End of
And
conversation.
that's it.
Yeah.
No more talking.
No more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
And then it's
that's
snake
the one.
fish, snake fish, snake fish.
Snake,
Yeah, I
snake,
didn't
fish,
get
fish.
that
What is
one.
this
Yeah.
snake?
Snake, fish, fish.
Snake, fish. So if I say to someone, if I don't understand what someone's saying in Isan, I say snake, fish, fish.
So how do you say in Thai?
No, the thing
They
is
don't say
snake,
it yet.
snake, fish, fish just mean you know that thing just a little, like poquito, you know,
Just a
Pepito.
little bit.
just a little.
Pepito, isn't it? Not
Poquito,
Is it
poquito. Poquito.
Poquito.
Poquito.
Yeah.
Poquito, poquito.
Like in, you know,
Yeah, like a song.
like the song. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's mean a little.
So
Let's
how
say-
do you say that in Thai?
snake, it's ngu, right? Ngu.
Do they say it in Thai like that?
Yeah. Ngu, pla, pla.
Ngu blah blah.
That's
Okay.
mean.
Blah, blah.
That's mean you know just a little of that
I wouldn't be
thing.
able to say that
He thought
anyway.
if you translated ngungu blah blah to
It's
English, I would understand.
Snake,
it.
snake, fish,
Like, oh, we
fish.
have the same saying in English too. That's
What,
what
sn-
he thought.
Yeah.
No.
No. Yeah,
Snake,
I know.
snake, fish, fish. We don't have that saying.
Of course not.
Oh, we don't have snakes.
But you can
Alright.
use that for any subject. Like if they're talking about medical terminology, be like, oh, snake, snake, fish, fish.
Yeah, you have no idea. You know just a little.
Oh.
And if you don't understand this, it's Greek and Latin to me. Or
Oh, it's
yeah.
Greek to me.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Greek.
Greek too,
Yeah,
yeah.
Greek. Yeah, that's a normal thing. Yeah, it
But
means you
this is
don't understand.
This is quite funny, and it's a catchy snake,
Yeah.
fish, fish.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we should talk about. I mean, if you have time, we'll talk about why can't Thai student make a conversation.
Mm.
with-
Because the first thing is they are shy because they think if they speak, it's whatever they say it's wrong or not correct. So they are so shy to just talk. The first thing that's what I find.
And that's part of it. But they're shy because they're afraid that they're gonna say something wrong. But then they would be afraid that you would laugh at them or something or.
Yeah, Thai people don't like losing face. Like if Farang asks you some question and if you can't answer,
Yeah.
they rather like smile and then walk away
Yeah.
without trying to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was
if you
gonna
want to
say-
learn
go ahead.
something, you just have to forget about that factor. Just even if it's
It's very
wrong.
difficult though.
Oh my God, she's IB 50. She's like an adult. IB
Like an
60.
Of course, they have to be old, right?
Wow, IB 50. That's like the first
IB
super first.
Dumb.
okay.
It's IB 61 this year. IB 61.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
What is the year of IB student right now? It's
Yeah.
IB
61.
61.
Yeah.
IB 61.
Yeah. E.g., I'm IB 50. You're like adult.
Oh yeah. He's got a real job and everything. I think.
Yeah, I know. So
So let's go back to that one.
yeah,
Students.
but can I ask my student for permission to stay a little longer? Students,
Will you let John
can I
Gay
stay here a little longer,
Please.
please?
Please.
IB 60?
Yeah, IB and EP.
Ah,
60.
who's the class chief? Who's the class leader? IB 60.
IB 60.
Oh,
Who's the IB 60 class president?
Yeah.
You say class leader or that?
class leader.
Is it leader or president?
Is president too big?
Yeah,
Supposed
that
to
sounds
be
like a lot of
leader. Yeah.
responsibility. President.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank-
you can.
Yeah, okay,
See,
we got
I like
permission.
I like that they respond back because now they're listening
That's-
to
that's-
our show.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise,
cool.
they would be silent. At least you understand what
Maybe
we're talking
maybe
about.
that's the only person who's representing the whole class, I guess.
Maybe they all bribe them, like pay them money, and you stay and watch the show and answer to Ajahn K questions.
Everybody else just stays home and sleeps.
Yeah, everyone just like sleeping, right? So, are we talking too fast?
Yeah. Okay, you can stay as long as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cambodians have talked.
Are we talking too fast? How a good idea.
How a good idea. Come on, Kim Long.
Kim Long.
If you
Yeah.
go to
Who's
Nanking
that?
Long.
No, it's not. All right, go back to that question because I think my student gave me permission to stay a little,
Stay a
longer,
little longer?
for
Yeah,
that
I guess
question.
so.
So, starting a conversation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you turn to Stephen?
Stephen.
John?
Okay, go, Stephen.
So you were saying about, Adam was saying that they are shy or
Yeah.
they think if they speak anything, if it's wrong, then they just cannot accept that, or so they just don't start a conversation. That's what. So as a Thai, what can you say for, like, what stops them?
Being a Thai, I think it's because I'm the least, so I.
Yeah.
No, but you can
Because-
understand what's.
Yeah, because I'm the least, so I kind of know how to start a conversation. The thing is, they don't have any vocabulary.
Ah, yeah.
They don't have a word. They just know how are you
That's
today?
it. Okay.
I'm fine, thank you. And you? That's it.
But there's this thing where they say I can hear you, like I understand when you're speaking, but I don't know how to respond back.
Exactly.
And that's what I don't understand. Like if you
Yeah.
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth,
Yeah.
how you can why can't you respond to me with those same words?
You know what? I know exactly why.
Yeah.
Because they only have, like, let's say, 15 words in their brain.
Uh-huh.
At any one time.
Yeah. And for me, when I was young, I always, like, practicing, you know. I always
You would have gone through
memorize.
this. You would have
Yeah.
gone through this.
Yeah.
I would
Gone
just
through the same thing.
memorize, like, each word, like, repeatedly until I remember that this is how they use this word for. And so I can make a conversation.
And I think the reason they have such a limited vocabulary is because they're not exposed to many English words at all. Like there are some things that are written in English around their normal environment, like push and pull and exit and Coca-Cola, something like that. They know those words.
And toilet.
Yeah.
But if everything on TV is dubbed over in Thai, everything that they read is in Thai, all the music that they listen to is in Thai, they're never going to be exposed to it anyway. And all the people that are surrounding them are just only speaking one language. Then they're never going to learn those other words if they weren't learning them in school.
That's why it's hard work. If you want to learn English, it's really, really hard work.
Especially difficult in Thailand and
In
Isan
Thailand.
too.
Yeah, that's.
I think the best way can
true.
be like listening to music, songs.
I
and
mean,
then
their listening skill, it's the best for Thai
good.
people. It's good. They understand us, you know.
Sometimes I'm amazed. Like sometimes they can just say the lyrics of a song. The whole song, the lyrics they can just say.
They just sing along, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can memorize all that thing, then why can't they just do it with the vocabulary? Because
I don't know. That's different though. They don't know what it means. I can
Oh.
sing a song in Thai. I don't know what
Well,
the words are.
one thing is that, wait,
just copy the
besides they
sound.
don't know the vocabulary, they don't know words, they don't know what to talk about because they've been on the phone, back to the phone thing, all the time, and they just keep watching other people. They just don't know what's going on in the world, the news, and they don't know how to connect the
That's- I'm talking about a
conversation.
much bigger issue.
Yeah, so just beside that wording things, and they have no idea what to talk. If you ask me,
This is interesting, and Andrew could probably chime
maybe you
in
can
about
turn.
this.
yeah, okay.
Because
Okay.
Andrew could chime in
Go
about
back
this because we
to
had
him.
we had a conversation just about
Oh,
this
yeah.
with Ajahn Yin, and she was saying that she wanted to help the students with a debate.
Yeah, she's doing a
Oh.
pretty good job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bringing all the faculties together.
Yeah,
and having-
she's got another project going.
But she said that they had a problem when they took some of our students to Korea. There was this kind of debate competition, and our students just like fell flat on their face because they don't have any knowledge of any kind of current
What's
events
going on,
or
yeah.
issues.
Global knowledge. You know,
Yeah, and
it's
it wasn't a
Or
language
general
issue,
knowledge,
Yeah.
like where the countries are. Sort of.
like geography. Okay, so it wasn't a language issue. It was just like a general common knowledge of world news and events issues,
yeah.
No.
policy, nothing. And so they didn't have any way to respond in this kind of debate. So she saw that firsthand, and she thought, "Wow, we've got to do something about that. We got to start somewhere." And that's why I think she's an amazing person because she looks at probably what is the biggest challenge of this entire university, or maybe even all in Isan, about language education. Like, okay, how am I going to start somewhere to make that better? Where everyone else has been like, it's too big of a problem. Even the people from the Ministry of Education,
Yeah.
I guess my radio show, I can say whatever I want. The people in the Ministry of Education who came here, and I explained that the students had this problem. And she was like, well, what are you going to do? Like, we give up. I'm like, really? You give up on students in Thailand about language education? But we do have people
Well,
like her
the-
who are
the
not going to
thing
give
is-
up. They're going to do
is
something.
The barrier. That's
Yeah.
that's the area they've got to fix.
I mean, the
Yeah.
thing is, they're just too lazy to read the whole thing. They just love like small contents, like short content, whatever, like 5 sentences. That's it.
Yeah.
That they could read. After that,
Give the absolute minimum, you mean?
yeah.
Okay.
So they just read the headline. That's it. They have no idea what's the details
But say
to make the conversation.
going back
Yeah.
to that one, starting a conversation. I like that part in UK. Just start with weather. How's the weather today, or something.
Well, the conversation, yes. I mean,
That's
you
the
start.
best way to start.
Yeah, I mean that's. I can explain. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What
Go
we
ahead.
used to be. I haven't been in the UK for 25 years. for any extent of time. So,
Right.
so
So
I don't know how it goes now, but it used to be. Stop laughing.
It's like your concentration, Andrew. Go ahead.
Okay, we just wanna
but
hear that,
that's
yeah.
how it used to be, and it used to be a typical British person, and a typical British person was, just you'd be standing at a bus stop, and you'd say to me, it's nice today, isn't it? Because it's always the weather. Because in England or in the UK,
Yeah.
the weather is
part?
changing.
You have like 4 seasons
in the morning.
in
In the morning, it could be rain. At midday, it could be sunny and 25 degrees. And in the afternoon, it could be snowing.
You know what?
Really,
That's not
it's
gonna
just
happen
crazy.
in Thailand. Because if you ask, how's the weather? Hot? Like yesterday?
No. There's this thing. Hotter, hottest.
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
So how's the weather?
No, in Isan, it's hot.
Hotter than yesterday. It's the hottest.
Oh, it's hot. It's always, isn't it? It's hot
Yeah,
today.
it's just that.
So first, when I got
Yeah.
asked about the weather, they said we just have 3: hot, hotter, hottest.
Yeah. So that's not gonna
Yeah,
work for
that's-
Thai conversation,
No.
for Thai people.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
This is
Doesn't
always
work.
hot.
Or it's raining. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's raining or it's
Also,
hot.
they can start like this, like, how are you feeling today? You say about your feeling. How do you feel?
Oh, no, they don't want to know about
Ooh,
feelings.
Yeah, because
No.
they already posted on Facebook how they feel. They don't want to
And
repeat
it's yes, yeah.
To
And
be
it's-
honest, they can learn from Facebook. Say there's this set of feelings in there. You can just
Well,
post.
you know what?
In
We
that
have-
case, you can start off by saying, "Which emoji are you today?"
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good
No,
one.
Which emoji are
Because
you?
they have to go back to, again, the vocabulary. Because they have no idea what's that emoji called. They only know the pictures, but they don't know the word.
Oh, they don't know.
They only
happy,
know
sad, crying.
Basic stuff, it's already count in 15 words that they know. Sad,
yeah.
happy, boring. What else? Basically, first thing first,
No, actually, students, it's only sleepy, I guess.
well, they need to like memorize the words. You know, that's it.
It's just practice. It's
Yeah.
I tell my students all the time. In the class, you're not going to learn English. You have to do it yourself. It has to become a hobby. It has to become something you're passionate about.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Exactly.
It has
Create
to,
an interest.
It has to be
Yeah.
the biggest part of your life if you want to learn English and speak English properly.
Yeah,
It has to be part of
again.
biggest part of
if
your
you
life.
still want to stay in Banok, right?
Yeah.
Don't practice any
Yeah,
English.
you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. But
Yeah.
if you want to go in a global arena,
Yeah.
you really need to like step up your game, practice a lot. Not just just listen to YouTube or listen to music and sing along. Like Price Tag. All my students know this song. They
Oh,
can
it's a
just
famous song.
yeah. But again, if you really need to step up your game, so you just have to study hard, right?
Or you can come to I Can Speak English Language School just right outside the university.
Oh, yeah, now
Okay, there's
back to commercial.
there's a
Go
commercial break here.
Yeah.
Over to teacher Adam.
Oh, he said time's up. So,
Oh, we got time. up.
Time's up. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. So
Okay, so close up.
So commercial, finish up with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Our sponsor today is I Can Speak English School, just right outside the university campus, directly across the street from the Tesco Lotus, next door to Sava Restaurant, a great place to get Isan food. So I think that's it for today. We're wrapping up. Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you, Kay. Thank
It was
you,
a pleasure
Stephen.
coming and enjoying your show and
Okay, it was
also being
good.
part of our birthday celebration.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy birthday
you.
again, Adam.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
All right. Thanks for watching and listening, guys.
And as a tribute to my
Yeah, thanks,
parents,
guys. Thanks,
we got
guys.
some outro music.
Yeah.
Our first outro song is going to be Willie Nelson, "Mama, Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys," and then after that, my mother's favorite artist, Michael Martin Murphy, is going to sing one of his famous songs. So,
Okay.
all right, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week on the Sunday Fun Day Show at 2 p.m.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you.
Thanks,
Students,
Adam.
see you in class.
Until then, bye-bye.
Until then, bye-bye. See you soon in class.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, he just cut me off.
I think he's cut him up recently. cut us off.